Hello, and thank you for stopping by. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you are not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos arrive. Today I'm going to be talking about the Remini app. It is supposed to be a photo enhancing app for Android, and it's supposed to take blurry photos and it's supposed to make them clear. Now, I don't know about blurry photos like in the ads for the Remini app, but I do know that being a photographer with not a very good camera, I've taken photographs and they've been a little blurry or a little out of focus. But then again, the photographs that I take are not the finished product. The drawings that I do from those photographs are what is important. So I wanted to run through the Remini app, and I actually pay for this. Most people, they do the free version with all the ads. I hate ads. So I pay for it. It's about $5 a month, give or take. So I pay for the Remini app, and for what I need it for, it works great. It can enhance the face. I wish it could enhance the whole body, but I'm going to show you in just a few minutes what I'm talking about. So I open up the Pro, then I come here and I open up this image. I found this image on the internet, by the way. It was very small thumbnail and I enlarged it and it was blurry like this. But I'm going to show you how close it can get to making this look like the actual photo. It's not perfect because the photo itself is very blurry and it's very out of focus and very pixelated. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to hit this red button, and once it does its thing, it's going to open it up. Now, that's the original photograph the way it looked when I opened it. Now, that's the base. Now, see how much clearer that looks? The AI technology was able to look at the face through the blur and get an idea of how it might look. Now, this is Pro 3, Pro 2, Pro 1, which makes it like it was before. I think in the Remini app they use the Pro 1 to make the photos look bad, so that way they can turn around and make them look better. So it gives you the option to enhance it a second time. So I'm going to enhance it one more time. Once it enhances it a second time, it's more clearer in the face. The rest of the photo is not as great, but like if I was going to draw this, this would be good enough. I could fix that eye right there where that little dot's at. I could fix that eye as good as that one. Now here's Pro 3, Pro 2, Pro 1, and base. I would probably keep Pro 3. So I will download the Pro 3. Now, if you've noticed that in this here, the sweater, the hand, the fingers, the hair at the top, around the edges, that's not very clear, but I don't really need that to be clear if I'm going to draw that, because I can sketch all that in by hand. But if I was going to just take the photograph and clean it up and keep it, this wouldn't work. This image wouldn't work. Now, I'm going to show you another image that I've got that I got off the internet. Now this is kind of pixelated and blurry, but you'll be surprised at how this looks when I enhance it. So I enhance it again. It takes some time, so bear with me. Okay, now this is the pixelated image. That's the original. That's a little bit of enhancement. Then I go into Pro 3, which enhances it a little bit more. Then I go into Pro 2, which really enhanced it quite a lot. And then I go into Pro 1, which takes it back to the original image. Now, you got Pro 2. Now, I'm going to go up here and enhance it one more time. And I'm going to click on the red button so I can enhance it again. Sometimes you have to reopen the image and enhance it a couple of times for it to work right. The better the image, the better the results will be. That's the only downfall for these apps. Okay, now that's the base image there. Now Pro 3. Then I'm going to go to Pro 2. Look at how much more clear that is. And then I'm going to go to Pro 1, which is kind of back to normal again. But there it is. That's the enhancement on the second one. So there's Pro 3, Pro 2. I'd probably keep Pro 3. Keep Pro 2. And I'll save that. Now, I will open up an image that I took that, let's see if I can find it now. Yeah, okay. Now, this is an image I took. My camera was bad, and the image was not really good, and it was blurry, but I like this overall picture, so I'm going to try to enhance this. So, I'm going to work its magic, and it's going to enhance the face a little bit. And that's the main part of the whole picture, is the face. Once the face is better, now see, this is the original. See how blurry that is? This is just the base enhancement. Now I go to Pro 3, and it enhances it a little bit more. Then I go to Pro 2, which it's having a problem now. Pro 1 is back to the way it was. You got Pro 3, Pro 2, Pro 1, Pro, okay. Since Pro 2 is not working at the second, I will go up here and enhance it again. This may take a second. I will enhance it again, and I'm going to enlarge it so you can see it. Now that's Pro 3. There, Pro 2 is giving me an issue again. Okay, well there's Pro 1, there's Pro 3, there's the base image. Okay, now, see, Pro 3. I would probably go with Pro 3, but it would let me not, it won't let me do Pro 2. It's giving me some issues for some reason. But I did Pro 2 earlier, and it turned out okay. So there we go. Now, that's the image. Now, see, it's the rest of it's really blurry. For some reason, this app only works with the face and just a little tiny bit of the hair around the edges. That's it. It just deals with the face. Now, I've been talking to Remini and finding out why they took away their enhancement package that they used to have. Now, I figure if I'm going to pay for this, then I'm going to pay so much, then I should be able to get more than what I'm getting. But that's what goes with the Remini app, and the Pro 2 is not working right. So now if I want to just go back to Pro 1, I can. Pro 2 is giving me issues. Pro 1 is not giving me issues, but Pro 3. So what I'll probably do is I'll just keep Pro 3. And that's basically the Remini app. So if you are thinking of getting the Remini app and you want it to enhance your selfies that you've taken that are just a little bit blurry, yeah, it works out perfect for that. Now, if you want to take a photograph that's in really bad shape, it might not work quite so good. It's a hit and a miss. But for what I do, when I do my artwork and I take photographs to sketch from, it helps me with some of my older photographs when I didn't have a digital camera, back when I had a film camera, and it wasn't a very good camera. I got to invest in a better digital camera. But once I get that, then I can turn around and take better photographs, And if they are a little off, then the Remini app will help me out for that. So if you just want something that's quick, you can use the free version. There is a lot of ads. If you don't mind the ads and you're a cheapskate, then get the Remini app without paying for it. I'm going to let you go on this note. Remember, make tomorrow better than yesterday by doing the very best you can today. Have a good afternoon, America.